Hello, welcome to our first Armada battle report. So here we have the two fleets. On the Imperial side we have a Gladiator 1, okay, and that's got Ordnance Experts and Demolisher. We have a Victory 2, this one here, who's equipped with a Navigation Officer and Gunnery Team. Then we have the ISD, it's an ISD 2. We've got Admiral Screeds inside that. It's got Tactical Experts, Relentless, Tractor Beams, Heavy Turbo Lasers, Electronic Countermeasures, Gunnery Teams and Ion Cannons. So basically got the works on that one. And we also have Bosk and Boba Fett. They're both there. Now for the Rebels over here, obviously we've got Akbar and Home 1. No shock there. He's also got Engine Techs, he's got Overload Pulse, and Advanced Armament and Electronic Countermeasures. We have a Mark II B. He's got Electronic Countermeasures, Gunnery Team, Advanced Armament and Boosted Comms. We then have a CR-90A with Turbo Laser Reroute Circuit and Dudonna's Pride. And finally, fighters here, we have a YT-2400, Wedge Antilles in the next wing, and Luke Skywalker in the next wing. Now the Rebels are going first, and we are playing fire lanes. See the objective here, here, and over there. So, Rebels go first, and let's see how this game turns out. Right then, end of turn 1. So, the first thing that happened, the Moncal moved up, wasn't in range to do anything. It did activate the three Rebel fighters. So they've come up here. They weren't in range to do any shooting. I moved my Victory up and it got a engineering token. The Mark II then moved up and it got itself a damage token, a concentrate fire token, sorry. And then the ISD moved up here, get itself a movement token. Then the little CR-90 here zoomed up. It itself got a token, I believe. And what happened then was I moved the Gladiator because I've got Demolisher. I was able to move up, shoot it. Only took one shield off, nothing interesting. Then both Bosk and Boba Fett, they flew up and managed to take 6 damage points off this YT. So it's not dead, it's close. It seems like next turn it's going to be pretty bloody. We're going to do the objective points soon, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be possibly two to the Imperials and 1 to the Rebels. So moving into turn 2 now. Okay, end of turn 2. Lot of death happened this turn. So the Mark II, which was about here, he moved up and happened to be in the front arc of both the ISD and the VSD, and they promptly destroyed it. The MC-90 was also in the front arc of the ISD, and so he managed to unleash a full frontal broadside, killing it in one shot. The Rebels did have some success. Luke came around here and managed to do a crit and normal hit. Onto the ISD, we have the other fighters over here. Bosk is only on 1 health left, or actually 2, sorry, so he's pretty close to death. And Biggs took one damage point. We've got we're losing a few shields on the Imperial vessels, and the Gladiator really hasn't done anything. Home 1's going to get to go first next turn, and broadside everybody, so that could be pretty harsh. We'll see how that goes. Points wise, because we're doing fire lanes, so far the Rebels only have 1 point and the Imperials have 5. But we'll see if the MCA doing the Akbar slash is going to be able to destroy one of our ships. Okay, let's see you at the top of turn 3. Alright then, end of turn 3. So what has happened this turn? The Moncal has shot a lot, done a lot of damage, or at least both the ISD and the VSD have lost a lot of, almost all their shields, to be honest. The ISD currently has 0 shields on the facing that the Moncal is going to shoot first next turn. Managed to get the shields back on the VSD, but we'll see what happens. The ISD had 2 crits and 3 damage. VSD has 1, but managed to get shields back. One of those damages was done by Luke, who continues to be very annoying. Over here, both the YT was killed, and so was Bosk. Boba is on only 2 points of health. Wedge over here is on 3. Wedge activates first next turn, so it looks like the Rebels are going to win the fighter war. And the Gladiator has managed to do absolutely nothing the whole game. Well, it did 1 shot at the CR90, but that was it. Trying to get him into position to actually do some damage to the Mon Cal. Not really going on. The Mon Cal itself has no shields on its front sides. Both of those were taken off by the Star Destroyers. It's only going to speed 1 now due to tractor beams, so it is probably going to get hit by the VSD if it doesn't kill the VSD itself. We both managed to get 1 objective point each because the Mon Cal and the ISD are sat on an objective, which is pretty great. So we'll see what happens in the next turn. Can the MCAT destroy the VSD and the ISD, or at least put some serious hurt on and get out of the way of the return fire? So we'll see at the end of next turn. And we are at the end of turn 4 and the end of the game. So the Imperial forces have managed to remove all of the rebels. The Mon Calamari just got destroyed. The asteroid didn't help it very much, and it just managed to still be in the arcs for both the ISD and the VSD, and together they managed to blow it up. It did manage to do a hell of a lot of damage first. So the ISD had 7 damage cards as a repair to remove one of those. The VSD is 1 damage card off dying, and it has no shields whatsoever. The ISD has 1 shield, so the VSD and ISD are both badly beaten up. The rebel forces are there. The rebel fighters anyway are still alive. If it continued on, I'd imagine both those guys would probably be killed by the fighters, which is pretty embarrassing. The Gladiator did absolutely nothing. The Imperials did manage to get 6 objective tokens, the Rebels managed to get 2, and obviously a victory to the Imperials because all the Rebel forces are dead. So there you go. First Armada game that we've filmed. First Wave 2 game I played with this opponent. Looked like it was going very much the Imperials' way, but it could have changed with a couple more damage done by that Mon Calamari. It could have changed quite a lot. It wouldn't have had to been a lot of damage for them to lose the VSD, and then it could have slipped away. And there we go. So good game.